What's up, money makers? Looking for that next stock to explode or just want to break one down and see its potential? Well, you have ended up in the right place today, my friend. Not only do I break them down, analyze stocks, but we also have the right juice over at Banking with Billy Discord. Billy and the other coaches, including myself, rip that smoke every day with updates on stocks we are chasing, we're letting go, flooding the chats with updates and direction to our best of our knowledge to help you guys out to make a more reliable decision within yourself. Trust yourself, make your rules, get your stock, get your money. Let's stack it. I'm John with Just.Scrollin.Trades. Let's get into it. All right. The stock we are going over now, requested by Niche, is BZFD, BuzzFeed. Sounds pretty interesting. Let's see what it's about. Well, we see right now that it's at 35 cents. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to jump to the 4 hour. Let's get all our original information here. Ooh, we had a nice little spike here. It jumped up to 57 cents. That gave us a new start line there. Let's go ahead and put that there. Just where we got a baseline. And let's understand that stock. Let's understand that line. You got to fill in the information, guys. That's it. You fill out the information, you figure out what the stock's doing, then we can make a logical decision for the next move. All right, so now we've identified our line. We're going to get up there, and let's just see our potential. Now, we've already had another resistance. No, not a hard one, but we do have one there that we're showing. All right, so up to 57 cents. Just throwing that out there. That way, we do see that it had a hard pop. It's been down for a while. How long has it been since it's been? Oh, the price changes dramatically. Okay. So it's been a hot minute. I like that right there. Okay, so last time the stock was that high was 8.9. Okay. So we're looking at August. So back in August, this stock was up there. What about before August, Look at before August. Wow. Before August. Oh, wow. It stayed above that line before August. Yes, sir. Okay, cool. Now we know. So before August, it stayed above that line. That actually gives us, a little bit of a goal line. So we know we're going to move it up even further. Let's back it up. Now we got somewhere to be. We know we got to beat that, but we want to get that drop. That last, look how close we was. Hitting that telling you that next little bump right there, huh? Let's go ahead and add that. Let's check it out. Boom. We know we got to break this point. That's going to show our growth. As a company, we got to think of it as a growth. All right, so now we got those two lines. Let's see. That's going to put it in perspective for us. All right, now we'll roll it back. All right, let's continue checking out this company. Let's check out their information. Go over here. Volume 79 million. Market cap 50 million. It's interesting. Turnover 54.5. So somebody's flip-flopping this stock a lot. 52-week low is 16 cents. We're at 35, so we're in a pretty good position to be buying in. Range 65%. That's not too bad at all. Yeah, no dividends. Surprise, kind of. Free float, market cap 31. That's nice to know. And the free float's 89. Million. That's not bad. It's got a lot of action in this one. It's got a lot of room to play with, though. That's the thing. A lot of room. So that 52-week low 16. 52-week high is 226. So we got room to grow. So now we're going to go back up here. Let's just go up here. Now I'm kind of curious, though. Okay. All right. So last high. But we're also going to make another notation right here for myself. This is how you do it. You got to keep up with all this information, right? So we know that the 52-week high was at $2. And let's see, what was it again? We'll just say 2 plus because, well, it's close enough. Because $2 would be my baseline right now anyway, just to see what the market's going to do. But now we got an idea. So we know that the 52-week high was there. And, of course, every company's want to beat that for the year. So we know we got, a new expectation. But if you can see the distance between here and here, let me just show you something. This is the pop. This is what everybody's chasing. Everybody's chasing that pop. Do you know what everybody's catching, though? Here's what everybody's catching. Now you come over to Just.Scrollin.Trades, we can change this for you. See this percent range? Look at this. Oh, I just guessed too. Look, 48 to 58. How much is that? 10%, ain't it? We're missing out on this. This is what we need. We need to be here and end up here. When you get these plays, that's when you have the game changers. And if you looked in the Discord just a few minutes ago, I gave the next big boy that's coming about. I've been preaching about him for 2 weeks. So if you were expecting this next big move and you want to see the next thing come out, here it is. Keep up with Just.Scrollin.Trades. All right, let's check that volume like we always do. 16, sells 14. So that tells us that we're up right now. Had to have the pullback. Why? Let's check the RSI. RSI don't lie. See that? Highest point, we got to the pinnacle of the stock. Now that shows the last high. Now we're coming back down. Now we're coming back down that mountain. Right off that mountain. Just to bring us right down here. But check out your MACD giving that backup support. Hey, don't fear. Don't fear the drop. The MACD's got our back. Not only is it above our candlesticks, but look at the positioning. This is great. There's so much to see right here. Look at this. Check this out. I'll give you a better view. Boom, 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 boom. We got a little bit of a pullback. We're right in the moment. This is a 4-hour window. Remember that. This doesn't mean that it's dropping off. Let's go to the 5. Look at this. If anybody knows, whenever you're getting into a day trade, this is perfect. This is perfect for day, for swing. This is what it's about. This is catching that low. I love this. Now all we got to do is wait for the turn. And as soon as it starts backtracking up. Now we're in the 5 minutes. Remember that. Let's go 10 minutes. 15. We still got some time. Great. An hour. Oof. All right. Back. Looks like it's going to be a spike, and they're expecting a spike. What does that tell us? This may be a day or a swing move. We need more information. But it's quick, and it's back down within an hour. All right. So let's back it back up. 15. Okay, so we're good for now. 5. Even better. So let's set up 30. No. So we still got a little time, but we got to look and see. Was there any news on this? What would make this spike? 32 minutes ago. Who would have thought there'd been news on this? All this activity. All right, guys. So BuzzFeed layoffs 2024. What to know about the latest job cuts? It's been a big deal for BuzzFeed, BZFD, and it's just getting started. Shares of the popular digital media company are up more than 70% today after the company confirmed the sale of its complex division to e-commerce giant NTWRK. That might be one to look at. This $108.6 million in cash deal is definitely catalyst that BZFD stock needs to finally start rising again after a difficult year. Not only did the company recognize it, but also the press is calling it out. Well, they noticed that because they know who we listen to. Remember, hand in hand. Let's see what else we got. Press Digest, New York Times Business News. I was just trying to see if there's anything else that I noticed. This is talking about other stocks right now, but we're only focused on this one. Okay, so now we notice this has got hot news. That makes sense why this is popping up, why we're getting this attention. All right, 16 mil, 14 mil. All right, we're looking good. Yeah, now it would just be buying in. We've already had that out. What's going to make the change? Is it the timing? Is it that this is a swing? If you get in now, how fast does this stock move? These are the questions you got to ask unless you already know what type of trader you are. If you're a day trader, you're going to be looking for that pop that I just showed you. Or if you're a swing trader, you're going to be looking for that cutoff like we were looking for. We were trying to figure out, hey, what's this stock going to do? What's about to happen? We get up here back up to our chart. Put all these back in perspective. There, and yes. All right, so now looking back at our chart up here. All right, so what are we going to do now? We got to decide. We got to make some decisions now. Well, first off, what does that tell us right there? We know what that is, right? So let's go ahead. We're just going to draw a little bit, see where we're at. I like that. That's telling me something. What are you telling me? Talk to me. Yeah. And then down here, keep that in mind. Don't want to ever forget it where we started. You ever forget where you start, you ain't got nowhere to go, right? Okay, so now if we change this, that's going to be our drop off. So we know our drop off. Yeah. All right. Then come up here. We're hoping that this is going to be our resistance. It may come down a little bit more. But right there, according to that candle, is our support. So now that we have our support's going to be a yellow. Now it's all coming together. You see this, guys, how it just comes together like that? It's magic. Now, go ahead and make that one white. Lock it in. And let's see. Now we're starting to see it play a little bit now, okay? So let's make some notations where we know what's going on. Down here in the bottom, stay the draw. Nope, we're going to go text right here. So we're going to put down here over to the side. We're just going to let this know bottom. Now see, y'all see if I move them out and I keep going along, it's gonna keep me up to date. It's gonna let me know. So the bottom was, I think it was, the lowest was like what, 16 cents, 15 cents. Mine's on 15. I think it was like 16. I'm not cutting anybody short. I'm just gonna say 15.5. Boom, right in the middle of it. That way, at least I'm close. And then I know, and I don't have to look back in the heat of the moment. If I'm doing a day trade, I can look at my notes over here and be like, okay, well, I mean, it's not even stressful anymore. There's so many stocks that I've looked at and I won't even be stressed out anymore just because I've sat here, I've done the math, I've looked it up, I made sure I follow the sequences to make sure all my rules fall into play. If it does, then I can make a substantial decision and be confident in it, you know, a substantial investment and be confident in it. So that's what we're doing, and we're just getting better with our skills. That's all. So right here, you see that? Let's see if it breaks that line. If it does, then that gives us a new point of break. But this is what we need. We've got to set this up. But until I break my resistance or my support, I don't know what my resistance would be on this one. We just came in. We need a little bit more detail, a little more information. I say that we had time. All right. Now I know according to the 4 hour we do, but that could be just a little spike, a little pullback, and then the big dip's coming tomorrow. We got to figure that part out. We always know it's going to be the next day. It's always going to have something with the news that this is carrying. We have something to go by. At least we have something to go by. And that's half the battle right there. And again, I am watching my resistance lines, watching my support line. And then if it shows me potential and it doesn't even break its previous low, then by not breaking its previous low, then it's going to give me enough reason to take the time and break the rest of this out right here to see the potential if we're going to get a 15, 20%, 10, 5%. What's the bump going to be? How long am I going to be waiting? We got to figure out this stock's history. And the only way you can do that is by looking into it and checking it out. Going back, we already know that the numbers look great on this stock. We know the volume's high on this stock. It's pushing now, but it's also having pulled back because of the RSI. Now we can go back over here. Should give us a little information. It says 100% buy. 100% buy, right? Thanks, Weeble. We appreciate your opinion. And let's see. I always like to see, if I'm talking about a heavy-duty stock like this, how long have you been in business? How long has this been pushing? Doesn't really say much there. This is something I'll have to look into a little bit further. Ooh, they do have a website. Let's pull up that website. Check them out. BuzzFeed, INC, Investor Relationships. Okay, so they playing the game we playing. Huh. Well, we know what they're doing then, huh? Press releases, February 21st. BuzzFeed announces sale of Complex to NTWRK in all cash deal. All cash deal. That makes me wonder about the other company. Did they find this place like on the corner in a box? Like, the dude just opens the box, says we're open? Like, cash deal? I don't know. A lot of questions there. Have to dig a little bit deeper on that. But that's part of investing. If you're going to invest, you need to understand what you're investing in. Does this company, what's its potential? How does it look? I can pull up their website. Do they offer financing? These things are going to guarantee their placement in today's society. What do they hold? Where does their value hold? And what keeps their teeth and their nails bid in? If they do some type of financing, then they're going to stay in there because they still have revenue coming in. It's a continuous thing, and they're going to keep selling that point and keep doing it as long as they keep that notation up. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. But as long as people owe people, they're going to stay in business. That's the way it works, right? If we didn't owe the banks money, then, why would they even be here? Why would they be in business? We'd be our own bank. You can start your own bank. After you get the capital, you can get yourself there. You can start that process. Your own currency. You can do this. These things are all possible. However, you got to have people backing you. And whenever you have people backing you, it's because you're making them money too, right? Let's be real. So, financial information, SEC filing, annual reports, quarterly. Let's look at their quarterly. See how easy it is to. Oh, look, I like that. Oh, wow, this is nice. So let's look at last year's Q3. I want to see what their earning release was in Q3. All right, so BuzzFeed announces third quarter financial results. Looks like a premier digital media company for the most diverse, most online, and most socially engaged generations the world has ever seen. Today announces financial results for the third quarter ended September 30, 2023. We've taken a significant steps to combat the ongoing traffic and monetization challenges facing digital media companies. We continue to be the laser focus on driving traffic directly to our own and operated websites and apps in order to reduce our dependence on the major tech platforms. They trying to become independent, y'all. Ho, ho, ho. Who is backing this? Let me tell you, when you got confidence to come out and not even surprise, this is like some Donald Trump stuff right here. You're not even doing a surprise. You just there and you're saying it. And people trying to pick their jaws up. They're sitting here and literally saying they want to be independent. I'm starting to see those investors coming in. Now that's explaining where all that money's coming from. Okay. I see you, BuzzFeed. I see you. Let's keep going down here. I don't care about the dudes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. 73.3 million, declined 29% compared to the third quarter of 2022. Yeah, but this is an online company. And in 2022, if we all remember, was the pandemic. And we were still not free and clear of the pandemic yet. So, yeah, of course, 29% though, that's it. 29% because of the pandemic. And you're telling me, what? This is online. Or we were coming out of the pandemic. That's what I meant to say. In 2022. Right when this is saying that, we were down 29%. Well, you were down 29% in the third quarter of 2022. I remember getting to go eat in restaurants again in the third quarter of 2022. So, yes, people could finally get offline again. People could go outside, enjoy the sunshine. We could go to the store without wearing a mask. In some places, not all places, but we were coming out of the pandemic, so of course the internet's going to slow down because everybody's allowed to go outside again. So that doesn't even worry me there. Advertising revenue declined 35%. Content revenue declined 32%. Now this is just year over year, but this is a 3-year process. And not to mention what they're investing into themselves. Because I guarantee you, if we look at the financials and we dive in a little deeper, we're going to find something that is protecting this company, but also reinvesting in this company to make it grow even stronger. Otherwise, they would not be one to be independent. I think this may be definitely another company to dive deep into. I'm going to go ahead and make another notation real quick right here because it won't be long. And if you get in early enough, you could jump in whenever this company opens up the dividends and jump in with them because, like it says, they want to be independent. That means they're going to have other companies working for them. Let's see here. Advertising, which I mean, that's going to vary. That's not nothing to us. Let's see if they're assets. Here we go. So now we can break down these finances, see what they got going on, what they're carrying, what's making them so popular. Prepaid expenses. So this is all their assets, right? This is the things that this company has and owns. Prepaid expenses and other current assets. All right, property and equipment. So it takes about $500,000 to run this. Okay. Stock stockholders equity. Okay, okay. They break it down, but they're taking care of their people individually. That's nice to know. Okay, so they are putting out expectations and goals and meeting and surpassing said expectations and goals. 2022 really hurt them when everybody got to go outside again because nobody need to be on the internet 21 hours a day other unless you're trading stocks. It's no different. It's no different today than it was then. Let's see here. Loss, net cash. See, their finances are good. I mean, it's looking good, and they're keeping up with everything. And not only that, they're making sure that everybody's covered. This is going to be a snooty company, kind of like, they're going to make sure that they stay on point and meet appliances with all this, just because they have goals in mind, and now they have set those same expectations for their investors. So this is one that we're going to keep our eye on. Again, it's BuzzFeed. Don't forget, um, it's looking pretty good with those expectations and how they're coming out. Ooh, you know what? What is? I know it's $1. See, okay, right there, 180 compliance period until August 19th, 2024. So with this additional information right here, right, they're telling us to regain compliance with the minimum dollar bid price per share. See that? They're telling us right here. It says again here until August 2024, the bid price of the company's common stock closes at or above $1 per share for a minimum of 10 consecutive trading days. 10. What? Did you just give us additional information that we didn't have before? We appreciate you. Hi, Kilo. All right, let's see here. Above $1 for the next 10 days? Now that's something I'm going to have to figure out. When was this? You always got to look at dates. You always got to know what you're looking at. Oh no, did I close it out? I may have. That's okay, guys. We'll get it pulled back. Oh no, there it is. All right. So wait a minute. It said if at any time. Yeah, no, this has got to be current, right? When did it come out? Thursday, February 22nd, 6 a.m. Oh, that's sis. Look at there. I told you guys. I got to go to that one here in a minute. But we got to get back down here. Athens. Time of August. Okay. Okay, this is actually probably talking about sis now that I see what's going on. So let's put it back in over here. Let's see what we got. BZ. Just to see if there's anything else we need to know. BZFD. BZFD. All right. There we go. So yeah, that's all it is. It's still announcing it. It spread everywhere 20 hours ago. So 3 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 3 months, 5 months. It's kind of like this company we were talking about earlier. They're giving all this updated information. They're keeping everybody posted. They're trying to be legit. They're trying to be independent. This may definitely be a good company to invest in because they have set goals that they intend on meeting, and they're also already in line with iCloud. iCloud is the future. I mean, it's how we're going to keep up with all our information, how a bunch of us already keep up with a lot of our information, especially videos like this. So, this is something that's going to continuously grow. It's going to have its drawbacks, it's going to grow. We already know that they plan on being over $1 for at least 10 days. So, that also lets us know that it has an expectation point they're not giving out. But they are also telling us, hey, it's not going to go below $1. So maybe it's a better time to wait for the pullback. It's something we're just going to have to keep up with. If you're following the stock, then you know what it's going to do. If you're chasing the money, you ain't going to get the money. If you follow the money, you get the money. And again, I'm John with Just.Scrollin.Trades. We'll see you over at Banking Mobility Discord. Till next time, guys.